Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Have you got your battle balls ready? Because that's what we're playing today in the RetroTech 120p challenge. The rules are you can have as many practice goes as you want, but as soon as you press record, that is your recorded run, you can have 2 goes and see what you get. Because in this, you can't continue. Because it's a puzzle game, as you can see, featuring balls. Lots of balls. Yes. This was known as Senkaiu in Japan. Came out in 1995. It's by the Seibu Kaiatsu company. It had a version on the PlayStation 1, but only in Japan, and was apparently extremely rare. Although there was a demo available on their version of Raiden. And it's as you can probably make out what this is. It's a Tetris-esque game, but you've got balls, so they don't sit where they should, just like the ones in your pants. And yeah, let's talk about them, shall we? Because the genital facts of the week are not human balls, but those of the tuberous bush cricket. Now, the tuberous bush cricket is famous for its testicles, for it has proportionally the largest set of testicles to body ratio of any animal. Its testicles amount to 14% of its entire body mass. These testicles are proportionally larger in species generally, where the females are very promiscuous, just like the female tuberous bush cricket, which will mate with up to 23 partners during a season, which is a bit like Samantha in Sex and the City. There's a nice modern reference for you. So the reason for this is this will allow the male to produce more sperm per mating in order to outcompete that of their rivals, but also it may allow him to transfer a relatively small amount of sperm to a greater number of females. So, I don't think there's a lot of moralistic nature. There's not a lot of exclusivity in crickets. So they just sort of have these sort of mass cricket orgies. I can't say I'd be interested in doing that with a cricket, would you? But there might be one a male or a female who gets upset that their partner's sleeping around, and they could just tell them, well, that's not cricket, is it? Did I put the boom ching in? If I didn't, there should have been one there. Good. So yeah, you can't continue in this game, so it's going to be, I'll have a go, and then I'll have another go when I die. It's very fast-paced, but you can clear the entire screen pretty much with one movement, because obviously once you clear a set of balls, then it then creates a space for the others to fill. Didn't do it there though, did I? I died in front of Stonehenge. All the hippies looked at me and went, "Oh, look at you, failed." I've never been to Stonehenge and have no inclination to go and see it. I know it's obviously a place of enormous historical importance, and people from all around the world know about our Stonehenge. But it's a field with some rocks in it that have been arranged in a funny way, and I've got absolutely no interest in seeing that. Call me a Luddite, but we're not up for that. And that needs an update, doesn't it? I mean, why didn't they continue with Mount Rushmore? We're now, 45 or 6 presidents in, and they're still on the first 4. Now, I'm not having a go at our American cousins, but either have a sequel or carry on building. So you've just got this big wall of faces, and paint the Donald Trump one orange, because that's the colour of his face. But yeah, I quite like this game. Is it worth you having a go? I think so. Yeah, please do have a go on this. Whether you play on the challenge or not, you should play on the challenge. You don't, largely, but you should, because it's good fun. And links on how to do that are going to be in the comment below. So, a little, what do you call that bit below? The wordy bit. It's in the wordy bit. But yeah, what have we got coming up on the channel? We're still, at the time of recording, in the midst of our Christmas extravaganza. So I've got a compilation video of more Spectrum stuff coming out from the past, which is going great guns because no one watched my stuff back in the day when I made more of an effort. So I'm pleased that that's finally getting an audience. And then the other thing is obviously the Christmas videos are up and coming, and we've got one of the worst games that you will ever see this week, which is the Game Boy Advance version of the Will Ferrell movie Elf. If you've got any interest in seeing how badly a game could possibly be made, have a look at that video, because it will intrigue you, it will horrify you, and it will make you wonder why I bothered, in equal measure. And then the week after that, we're right in Christmas. I'll put another Spectrum compilation out, which I think I'll probably do TV comedy shows that had Spectrum games. But I've also got the Christmas Carol on the Nintendo DS game. Yes, based on the Dickens novel and Jim Carrey film. So, and that one's all right-ish, I guess. It is what it is. But yeah, and then we're into January. Crikey. But not yet. I don't want you to worry about missing Christmas, or if you're watching this in June of 2025. How was your Christmas? Tell me below. Do you remember it? It was a long time ago, wasn't it, to you? To me, it wasn't. Chuckle Brothers-esque there. Did you just see that screen clearance, by the way? Impressive. I think there does feel like there's an element of luck to this. There's when I did that screen clearance, I didn't actually put a lot of thought into it. It's very, very, very reaction heavy, this game, but also very luck heavy. So I think in some ways it's quite cool and quite clever, but it's a bit flawed because a lot of it is down to luck. There might be some sort of advanced physics scientists who will go, well, if you move the ball there, it will go straight in. And those face things are annoying because they're the right colour, but they don't disappear until they want to. I suppose you have to wait for these balls to die. It's morbid, isn't it? During the festive season. That's the end of my go, and all the balls did die there. I couldn't save them by smashing their faces together. Yeah, good. So yeah, have a look at the other videos that people are putting up, and join me next week for what will doubtlessly be a festive edition, where we probably won't play anything festive because there's hardly any festive arcade games left. But that's the rub of the land. But thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, and thanks, bye.